the Prince of Darkness is preparing to share his most personal story yet. Legendary rocker Ozzy Osbourne is the subject of an upcoming documentary that promises to chronicle the last chapter of his life, deeply emotional, brutally honest. Look at his health struggles, career legacy, and family life as he faces the twilight of an extraordinary journey. Ozzy Osbourne isn't just a rock star, he's a cultural phenomenon. From fronting the revolutionary band Black Sabbath to shocking fans with outrageous solo stunts, Osbourne has spent over 5 decades living loudly, unapologetically, and against all odds. But now, as he grapples with a series of serious health conditions, including Parkinson's disease, spinal issues, and multiple surgeries, Ozzy is letting the cameras capture what may be his final bow. The new documentary, currently untitled, reportedly being filmed by the same team behind previous Osbourne family reality projects and music documentaries. It will offer a raw glimpse into Ozzy's day-to-day reality as he reflects on his past, faces his physical limits, and contemplates his legacy. According to insiders, this isn't just another nostalgic rock doc. It's an intimate portrayal of a man facing mortality, dealing with chronic pain, and reconciling with both triumphs and regrets. The documentary will follow him through emotional highs and lows, moments of quiet reflection, and scenes with his wife Sharon and their children, all of whom have been part of the public eye for decades. Ozzy's health issues have dominated headlines in recent years. Diagnosed with Parkinson's in 2020, he has also undergone extensive back and neck surgeries after a fall aggravated old injuries from an ATV accident. Osbourne has maintained his trademark humor and defiance, often telling fans he's not done yet. However, in more recent interviews, Ozzy has acknowledged the toll it's taken. "I've had to accept that I might not be able to perform again," he said in a heartbreaking 2024 interview. The documentary will reportedly tackle these themes head-on, providing a poignant contrast to the powerful stage presence fans have known for so long. Sharon Osbourne, his wife and longtime manager, has confirmed that the film is being positioned as a farewell of sorts. "This is the last chapter," she recently told The Sun. "It's not just about the music, it's about his life, our life, and everything that's led us to this point." She added that the goal is not just to entertain fans, but to tell the truth about what aging and illness look like even for a rock god. "There's nothing fake in this. It's us. It's real. It's emotional. And it's honest." The Osbourne family has always lived life in front of the cameras, from their groundbreaking MTV reality show in the early 2000s to countless public appearances. This time, however, the tone is different. Children Kelly and Jack Osbourne are also involved in the documentary, reportedly offering their own perspectives on growing up with Ozzy and facing the reality of his health decline. Jack, a seasoned documentary filmmaker himself, has hinted that this project is especially meaningful. "There's no script, no filter, just our dad, facing his hardest battle yet with the same grit he's always had." While the film will delve into some painful realities, it's also expected to serve as a powerful tribute to Osbourne's enduring legacy. From his early days in Birmingham, England, to the global stage, Ozzy redefined heavy metal and remained relevant across generations. The documentary will include never-before-seen footage from backstage moments, recording sessions, and quiet times at home. It will also feature reflections from fellow musicians, collaborators, and friends, some of whom credit Ozzy with changing the face of music forever. In an age of overproduced celebrity documentaries, this project stands out because of its honesty. It's not about selling albums, booking tours, or reviving a brand. It's about saying goodbye on Ozzy's terms. For fans who grew up idolizing him, and even for those who only know him through pop culture, this documentary will offer a chance to connect with the real Ozzy, the man behind the eyeliner, the music, and the mayhem. An extended tribute to Ozzy Osbourne and his final documentary. Osbourne has never done anything halfway. From his trailblazing days with Black Sabbath to his shocking solo career, from the chaos of reality TV to the quiet vulnerability of recent interviews, every chapter of his life has been written in bold ink. For over 5 decades, the Prince of Darkness has walked the line between myth and maniacal parts, legend and flawed human being. Now, as Ozzy approaches what may be the final act of his extraordinary life, a new documentary is set to capture the last, perhaps most intimate, chapter of his journey. Titled simply, but powerfully, this project promises to take fans behind the curtain like never before. It's not just a story of a rock star, it's the story of a man who defied the odds, again and again, to stay alive, stay relevant, and stay real. The upcoming documentary, produced by Ozzy and Sharon Osbourne, follows the Black Sabbath frontman through his ongoing health struggles, especially his debilitating battle with Parkinson's disease. It's raw, it's unscripted, emotional, and most of all, it's honest. For decades, Ozzy was the embodiment of excess. He bit the head off a bat. He was the godfather of heavy metal, was the unfiltered rock god parents warned their children about. But this documentary offers something different. It strips away the mythology and exposes the frailty beneath the leather and eyeliner. It's not just about concerts or controversy, it's about mortality, about saying goodbye, about what it means to be a legend facing time head on and doing it with grace, humor, and heart. At the center of this story is Sharon Osbourne, Ozzy's wife and lifelong rock. She is expected to take viewers deep into their shared life, the betrayals, the pain, and the unwavering love. Their marriage has been both celebrated and scrutinized, but there's no denying its endurance. The documentary is as much about the Osbourne family as it is about Ozzy himself. Their journey from a dysfunctional but loving reality TV clan and the Osbournes, two survivors of real-world battles, paints a picture of resilience that viewers won't forget. Sharon once said that Ozzy is the love of her life and the toughest man she's ever known. Watching her witness his decline and remain by his side adds layers of emotional depth to the film that no amount of headbanging or pyrotechnics ever could. Ozzy's health has been declining for years. Parkinson's has made things exponentially more difficult. Add to that his injuries from multiple falls, neck surgeries, and other health scares. And you have a man who once seemed invincible now, forced to slow down, and yet, through it all, he fights on. "I'm not saying I'll never perform again," Ozzy recently said. "I just can't do it right now. I have to listen to my body." That kind of honesty stripped of bravado is what fans can expect to see in the documentary. This is a man grappling with his limitations, now perhaps for the first time, coming to terms with them in front of the world. One of the most powerful elements of the documentary will likely be its musical backbone. Ozzy's discography is legendary. It's from Crazy Train to No More Tears and Dreamer. Songs have always hinted at an inner turmoil that fans couldn't quite grasp until now. Viewers will get to revisit some of these classics, not just through performances, but through Ozzy's reflections on what they meant, where they came from, and how they've evolved over time. There's something bittersweet about watching a man revisit the music that made him immortal while knowing that time is catching up with him, in many ways. The documentary is Ozzy's final album, an emotional compilation of memories, regrets, victories, and hopes. Ozzy Osbourne isn't just a British icon, he's a global one. The outpouring of love from fans around the world after every public health update is a testament to the impact he's made, whether you discovered him through Black Sabbath or the Osbournes. Ozzy became a part of your life in one form or another. This documentary feels like his farewell turnout with a bang. But with a beautiful tear-streaked bow, it's rare too. See, rock stars allow themselves to be this vulnerable. And for Ozzy, it may be the most courageous thing he's ever done. The man who once defined darkness is now shining a light on his soul. Ozzy Osbourne has always danced with the edge weather. It was through music, personal struggles, or health battles. But this time the dance is slower, more grounded, more human. The upcoming documentary doesn't just promise to be a look back, it's also a look within. Reflection on a life that was lived loudly, loved deeply, and fought fiercely until the very end. In true Ozzy fashion, it may be the most vulnerable. It's a courageous act of his entire career. It's a final roar from the Prince of Darkness. Not with amps blazing or crowds screaming, but with honesty, dignity, and unflinching truth. This is the Ozzy many of us have never seen before. Not the myth, not the meme, but the man. And if this truly is the last chapter, then it promises to be his most meaningful yet. Rest assured it won't be quiet, because legends like Ozzy don't fade away, they echo through time, forever.